So it's Valentine's Day, and I want us to reflect on why we must reclaim Valentine's Day. It's another Valentine's Day. Social media is agog. It always is. I've seen memes, videos, screenshots, stickers, name them. Now, this time, some years ago, news broke that WhatsApp has hit 2 billion active users. Imagine that. Aren't we already suffering from information overload? Let us look at some history of St. Valentine. A quick visit to the online Catholic encyclopedia reveals that at least 3 different Saint Valentines, all of them martyrs, are mentioned in the early martyrologies under February 14th. So originally, the color red, to signify St. Valentine's Day, didn't directly refer to love, as we now have it, but to martyrdom, right? So of the 3 saints, one is described as a priest in Rome, another as Bishop of Interama, which is modern-day Terni, and these 2 seem to both have suffered in the second half of the 3rd century and to have been buried on the Flaminian Way in Rome, also called the Gate of St. Valentine, probably because a small church dedicated to St. Valentine was in the immediate neighborhood. Now, the 3rd St. Valentine, who suffered in Africa with a number of companions, is not very much known to us, as there are hardly records of his life anywhere. Hence, although February 14th is St. Valentine's Day in the Lutheran calendar of saints, it is not the same for the Roman Catholics. We celebrate St. Cyril, monk, and Methodius, bishops, today. But his name, that's St. Valentine, is included in the official list of saints as the Roman martyrology. Valentine as a day of love. Valentine's Day as a day of love can be traced back to traditions that were prevalent in England and France during the Middle Ages, that on 14th February, the birds began to appear. Did you read that correctly? Now you know why we say love birds, right? It is at this point in history that the true celebration of St. Valentine's Day was lost. Why abandon the sacrificial love that all 3 Valentines had for Christ, which led to their martyrdom, for the other meaning we got from the mating of birds? So what Valentine's Day has become is that many people no longer know how Valentine's Day came to be. So everyone knows it's supposed to be a day for lovers, whatever that means today, right? So many younger folks have been lamenting on their social media fora that they have no vows, right? Really? What about your parents, your siblings, huh? Those friends who've been with you while things were difficult? What about them? Aren't those Valentines enough? Somewhere now, someone is accepted to be a vow to 3 guys at the same time. The more the merrier, I mean. Some boy has sent his semi-nude pictures to 5 different ladies and bought different gifts for them all when he feels no true love for any of them. Someone is planning to get high on drugs or alcohol so that he or she will have the needed courage to complete the oval course that they planned out for today. A lady may have saved some numbers as Valentine Mugu 1, Valentine Mugu 2, Valentine Mugu 3. Think about it. So dear friends, let's celebrate true love this Valentine, not lust, not sex. Some ways in which we can do this is by making sure that we add scent whenever we mention Valentine. Never say Valentine's Day without adding scent. So say Happy Saint Valentine's Day. 2, reflect on the kind of love that led these 3 saints to give their lives for the sake of the gospel of Christ. 3, remember that love is not selfish and pleasure-seeking, but selfless and sacrificial. 4, reflect on St. Paul's expression of what love is in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 to 7. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not jealous, it is not pompous, it is not inflicted, it is not rude, it does not seek its own interest, it is not quick-tempered, it does not brood over injury. Love does not rejoice over wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. All right, today, let us play Mercy Chiwo's song, Excess Love. Your love is kind, your love is patient. So put a call through to those who really mean well for you. Put a call through to your parents, to your friends, to your siblings. Tell them how much you love them. 7, desire and make efforts to mend at least one broken relationship. 8, if you must go on a date, don't prepare your mind for anything. Be intentional about positivity. Just anything can get out of hand. So be serious, be serious. 9, if you don't have enough money to pay your own bills when you go out dating today, you are not ready to date, right? And then 10, make no plans to sleep over with a potential lover. If you must, let your friends know where you'll be staying tonight. 11, don't engage in activities that will rob you of your natural tendencies to be self-controlled and reasonable. Don't do drugs, don't smoke, don't take weed, don't take sex enhancement drugs. Finally, it suffices to say that we must refrain from chatting about things we can't say to another in person. In other words, be very sincere. No sexting. Do this and leave the rest to God. God bless you.